Hello everyone and welcome back to my Resident Evil 2 Leon B walkthrough, and this is the final part. So we are now going to use the...
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
Oh my god, it's Mr. X. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that stupid wench. This is the final part of the Leon playthrough. So, yeah, right now we are going to use the P-Room key. And we are going to make our way into the room and see some more story exposition. So, yeah. I still need to do the single segment run of this game. I did a practice run yesterday, and it went terribly because of stupid spiders that kept shooting their jizz all over Leon's legs and poisoning him. Really sucked. But, yeah. What you're going to want to do when you come in here is just run straight down the path and a cutscene will play.
Run!
Ada! Ada!
Leon, please, escape.
No. We're a team. I can't just leave you behind.
I'm just a woman who fell in love with you. Nothing more.
Ada. No.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
I will always remember you. Goodbye, Ada.
Oh my god, Ada is gone. I cannot believe it. I did not see that one coming. So, what you're going to want to do here is pick up the master key, which is shining right here. I was having a hard time picking it up for some reason. And once you pick that up, you're going to want to leave the room. If I was Leon, I would have probably taken Ada's body with me. I won't say why, but... Oh my god, it looks like Mr. X is still alive. Is that Mr. X? Huh. I wonder.
Leon, you made it.
Claire? Is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second! What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Hello? Claire, are you there? Claire! The security office?
Alrighty, so looks like we need to save Sherry before this place goes up in flames. So, something that I actually forgot to mention in the videos with Claire is that this song is so awesome. I love this song so much. This is probably my favorite ending theme in any of the Resident Evil games. You know, when the place is about to explode and the intense music starts playing. This one is most likely my favorite. I did like the rendition that they had in Resident Evil 5. Well, it's not a rendition of this song, but yeah, the song that plays in Resident Evil 5 when the place is going up in smoke during the final mission is really, really cool, in my opinion. But I think this one is a bit better. Don't know what it is about it, but I really, really love this song. They did remake this song in Dark Side Chronicles, but it was kind of off on these parts. I'm not sure why that was the case, but yeah, it wasn't as good to me anyway. It was pretty cool, but it just didn't capture the essence of this great song. So, enough gushing over this music. So now that we are going after Sherry Birkin, you can really bring whatever you want, because when we bring her into the train, there is a box in there, and we need to go near the box anyway to pick up the platform key, I believe it is. So yeah, you can bring whatever you want here. There's really no opposition as far as I remember when you're going to get Sherry. I don't think any of the zombies are outside of her room. Unless you kill them all. Well, I'm not sure if they'll still be there if you didn't kill them all, but I did kill them all in the last video when I was using my machine gun, I think it was. But, yeah, this is where we need to go in order to get Sherry. I'm sure you guys remember where Claire left her. So, let's use the master key and let's save Sherry Birkin.
Sherry? I've come to get you out of here. Claire is waiting for you.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do here is not pause the game and interrupt your commentary, but use the master key on this control panel, and you will find a hidden floor that you're able to get to, which is really interesting that this elevator goes horizontally also. But yeah, once again, this song is awesome. Love this song. So, I'm not sure if you guys heard about it yet. Well, I'm sure most of you guys heard about it. The special edition of Resident Evil 6 that is going to be released in Japan. It's going to be, I think, about $1,200 or something like that. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. I mean, I know Capcom is greedy and all nowadays, but wow. $1,200 for a special edition of a game? And it...
Just rest here. Claire should be back soon.
Alright, now that Leon's done, but, it only comes with a replica jacket of Leon's from the game. I think that's all it comes... I think it also has, like, some sort of... I don't know. I know it has something with the main three characters, Chris and Jake and Leon. But besides that, I don't think you're getting any, like, downloadable content or anything like that. And of course, when you're back here, you want to pick up the platform key. You're gonna need that in order to get to the end of the game, or the last boss, I believe. You'll also want to take some health health items in order to refill your health. You will not need the submachine gun though, because it's going to be completely useless against the final boss. You do definitely want to take your magnum and all the rounds that you have left for it. You will want to take your shotgun and your shotgun shells, and you will want to save your game. But the thing is, you do need 2 free spaces in order to pick up the what are they called? The joint plugs. The joint end plugs, I think they're called. You need those in order to open the doors or something for the train to get through. But yeah, you need 2 spaces in order to hold those. And yeah, make sure to, as I said, make sure to leave 2 spaces. So now that we have the platform key, let's make our way to the final boss, but not before taking the joint end plugs. So we can discard this. Well, I suppose you really only needed 1 free space, because I forgot that you get to discard that key. But as you may or may not have noticed, I did end up taking more items than I should have, so I think I end up using one of my health items. But yeah, in any case, $1,200 for a special edition of a game. I've never heard of something like that. It's insane. I mean, even the replica jacket that they have must be made of gold or something, because I don't know, it has to be made of some sort of really rare material, raritanium or something like in Ratchet and Clank. But I don't know, I have no idea who's gonna buy that. Whoever does, I don't know, they just deserve to get an anal probe of some sort. I don't know, get their head examined. I have no idea, but they deserve a bad fate. So anyway, use the joint S plugs, and now the power supply will go back to the train once the boss is defeated, as usual. So, as soon as the fight starts, he is going to dash and swing at you, so you're probably going to want to run instead of shooting like I did. I think it takes about 3 shots with the Magnum before Ada throws the rocket launcher for you. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you have to run to that spot also to activate the scene.
Is that you? Ada!
So, when she throws the rocket launcher down, be sure to pick it up. And once you pick it up, equip it and blast him. If you can pick it up, because he'll keep swinging at you, as you saw. So thank you very much, Mr. X, for being a douchebag. And yes, let's blow you to smithereens. Come on, Leon, you can do it.
Game over.
Final badass lines. Well, Claire's line is pretty hilarious. I think she says, "That's it, big boy," something really strange. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So now that we've defeated the boss and put the plugs in, we will need to open the doors in order to leave this place and save Sherry and Claire. In the process, anyway. So let's... Oh, I almost forgot. There is a box back here that you can use. I just went back there just to show you guys that there was a box. So just in case you took too many items, you could just run back there instead of going all the way back to the train. But then again, I should have mentioned that earlier. So, yeah. If you want to, you can use your Magnum on these guys. Even though we are going to be fighting another boss later, but that boss is really no threat, so... Use whatever you like here. Just take down the zombies who are in your way. You can take down whatever zombies you like. But let's open these doors and let's try to escape this place. And I guess I was really looking forward to killing all these guys. But I do have more than enough ammo to destroy the final boss. Well, I really consider Mr. X the final boss because he is far more challenging than what is coming up. So, let's go to the main control room and let's activate the train. Yes, move the lever. Let's get out of this place.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Cherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry. You're gonna be okay. Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada. What was that?
Huh, seems to be something going on in the back of the train. Let's check it out. Let's click on the door here.
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The door won't open.
So let's go check out this supposed biohazard outbreak on the back of the train. You'll definitely want to equip your rocket launcher if you have a shot left for it. There are times when your rocket launcher shots go through Mr. X somehow, so it is understandable if you don't have any shots left for it. But if you don't, just use your Magnum or your shotgun. And oh my god, what is this thing? It's an amorphous blob of some sort. Oh my god, it's actually William Birkin. And he's still evolving further. Evolving further into more useless forms you are, William Birkin. And look, now he has 2 eyeballs. Must be nice for him. Alrighty, so just unload on this guy. Just throw whatever you have left at him. He doesn't take much to defeat, so yeah, there's really nothing for me to say about this guy as far as strategies go. Just keep shooting him and he'll eventually die. Yes, Birkin, you are a pansy. Get out of here. You and your precious G-Virus fail. Oh, Leon, get away. He's got no shoes. Okay, so now that Birkin is supposedly defeated, let's go to see if we can get back to Claire and Sherry. Uh-oh, that does not sound good.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Claire! Stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
But... Come and get me. I'm right here.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Leon! Ah!
Can't hold on.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Finally, the exit.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Where's Claire?
Claire? Claire!
Right here.
Claire!
I guess we all made it. They just won't quit. Come on, we have to get out of here. Run! So, it's finally over. Sherry, you look terrible.
No worse than you, Claire.
Come on, time to leave.
Now? What's wrong? Is something following us?
We have to go. We don't have any time to waste.
Go? Where?
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
Alright, so that is it. That is the end of my Resident Evil 2 Leon B walkthrough. Hope this was helpful to you guys. And, yeah, Resident Evil 2 is an awesome game. It is a classic. It and Resident Evil 3 are probably my favorite classic Resident Evil games. This game was really interesting for the time. It had really novel concepts, like the 2 scenarios that you get to play through that changes the story. Depending on what you do and things like that. But I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about some of the Easter eggs and the extras that are in this game. So I will tell you guys exactly what to do to unlock some of the extra modes through the annotations, because I don't remember exactly what you need to do. But this is Extreme Battle Mode, and as far as I remember, this mode only appeared in the DualShock version of Resident Evil 2. I'm not sure if it shows up in the Nintendo 64 version. It most likely does, but it was not present in the original release of Resident Evil 2. I do have the original release, and I played it pretty often until I got the DualShock version off of PlayStation Network. But yeah, so I'm not too familiar with this mode. I just unlocked it, and well, your main objective is to pick up, I think, like 4 bombs or something, and you need to bring them back to the train that's at the end of the normal campaign of Resident Evil 2, because that's where the biohazard, or that's where the main biohazard is located, and we need to destroy it. So, really, it's a lot like it's a lot like a survival mode meets Mercenaries. It is pretty fun. The enemies are in different places. As you can see, there were zombies on the floor in that room, and I think in the room prior to that there were like 2 Mr. X's or something like that. It can be really odd. I actually did get startled by running into one of the Mr. X's in like a random room. But yeah, it's a pretty fun mode. All of the ammo is scattered in different places also. So yeah, it's a pretty challenging mode. And it's also very, very arcadey, because once you clear a certain section, you get like a stage clear screen, which I'm showing off right now. So yeah, as you can see, stage clear screen, it'll tell you how much time you spent doing that level. I spent 656, and it will tell you what you need to do in order to clear the next stage. So yeah, it reminds me a lot of like the old arcadey games back in the day when arcades weren't dead. And as you can see, you can unlock different characters. You can unlock Ada Wong and Chris Redfield. Chris looks a little bit better than he did back in Resident Evil Director's Cut, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. So now this is the 4th survivor mode, and this mode is canon, unlike the extreme battle. This scenario follows Hunk and how he escapes this police station with the G-Virus. He needs to get extraction from Umbrella and give them the G-Virus. So this mode is pretty interesting also, and once again, it is a lot like the Mercenaries modes that shows up in Resident Evil 3, where you just need to make your way to a certain place in a certain amount of time. And yeah, it is a pretty fun mode. And this mode is actually in the initial release of Resident Evil 2. So yeah, if you have that version and you don't have the DualShock version, you can definitely unlock this. And yeah, it's a pretty fun mode to play through. I am not that great at it at the moment because I forgot a lot of things about it. I forgot how to get through the entirety of it quickly. I remember I used to get through this in like 3 minutes or something like that. I think the fastest time I've ever seen is like 2 minutes and something seconds. But anyway, there is an alternate version of this same campaign that you can unlock. And yeah, you get to play as a gigantic piece of tofu. So the campaign is really no different, except with the tofu you don't get any sort of like guns or anything like that. You just get a knife, as far as I remember. But the tofu can take a lot more damage than any of the main characters can. And as you can see, as the tofu gets more damaged, it gets darker and darker red. It starts with like a white color, and then it'll start getting like light pink depending on how much damage you take, until it finally dies. But once you make it, you get extracted, and it's essentially a joke version of the Forced Survivor mode. It is really interesting, and the tofu actually shows up again in Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles in its own mode, which is kind of a disturbing mode, to be honest. Those weird tofu things that you have to fight against are really, really creepy. But anyway, as I said, when I was first running through the game with Claire, you can fight Brad and get a special key from him if you kill him. So in order to get Brad to appear here, you cannot pick up any items during your journey through the streets of Raccoon City. And once you get to the police station, of course you can pick up items, and Brad will be here. If you kill him, you will get the special key. So yes, I used the rocket launcher against Claire, and the special key is used in this area back here. Kill those 2 zombies with the rocket launcher. And once again, I will tell you guys how to unlock these items with the annotations. So this is the room that you will want to use the special key in. I never went in this room throughout any of my walkthroughs, so it's nice that I get to show it off here. This room also has an area where you can develop photos. So as you can see, Claire has this new costume, and she gets a sweet new Colt SAA, whatever the SNAA stands for. But the gun uses normal pistol shots. I don't really care for the gun much though, but this is how it shoots. Shoots pretty fast, but I don't think it's as powerful as the normal handgun, as far as I can tell anyway. So this is what Leon gets. He gets 2 different costumes. He gets one with an American flag and a skull on the back. Okay. And he gets another sort of RPD trainee's uniform. This costume does make Leon hold the gun differently, and it also makes him shoot a bit faster. So it may be worthwhile to actually pick up the special key with Leon. And of course, a little Easter egg that you guys may or may not know about is that you can actually shoot the screen in Resident Evil 2. You do have to be at the right angle, but as you can see, I'm trying to do it right here, and I do succeed in doing it. A lot of people say that you can only do it with the shotgun, but as you can see, you can do it with the pistol also. As long as you're aiming directly at the screen, it will work. So, one last Easter egg to show off is that if you make it to the police station and kill these 2 zombies that are in this garden area, if you click on the main gate of the police station over here, you will get a new camera angle, and this camera angle shows up in Resident Evil 3. This is something that I did not know about until pretty recently. It's kind of a strange Easter egg, though, that this will be here, because you just get to kill these 3 zombies, and that's it. You never get to go out there and see what's out there. But it is interesting that they use the same exact area from Resident Evil 3, or Resident Evil 3 used the same resources that this game had already. I wonder what other backgrounds are still in this game that were probably used for Resident Evil 3. But anyway, one last thing, even though I said the last thing was the last thing, but this is the true last Easter egg that I'm going to show off. If you examine Wesker's desk a lot of times as you saw me fast forward, you will find a film, and you will want to go here to develop the film, and when you develop the film you will see an interesting image. So what is this image of? And it is Rebecca Chambers in her basketball uniform. Why does Wesker have this? So yeah, that is the end of my Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and thank you for watching.